Hey, this is Cher, and this is my nephew Josh, who biked about 13 miles to visit me today. So he's a little shaggy looking, and he also ran out of conditioner. So I wanted him to try some of my special leave-in conditioner I'm gonna make. I just make about an ounce of it at a time. And with all my hair, this will last me about 12 times. So he's got about a third less hair than me, so it should last him maybe 30 times. And if he cuts his hair, if he got a cut, he could maybe make it last up to 70 times. But we'll start him off with this and we'll test it out. Also, before we make the conditioner, I've been styling my hair, like to get the ringlets with aloe vera gel. I just sort of put it on and do my curls, but it's a really good defrizzer. Actually, Josh, I'm gonna get a spoon so we could try this on you. Hold on one second, guys. So, I am back. So Josh, now we're just gonna take a little teeny bit.
Okay.
Which is like, I'm gonna show the camera how much we're taking just so you could see. It's just a little bit on this spoon. So I want you to put this in your hands, rub it in your hands, take the whole, hey, oops, here's your, oh well. Yeah, so there's your dollop. So, you're gonna take that, rub it into your,
Just give me a new dollop.
Okay, comedy hour. We're gonna take a new dollop.
I messed up the one thing I have to do.
Okay, so no big deal. I'm giving him a new little dollop right in his hand. Just take your finger and go like that. Okay, now rub it into your hand. I use the spoon primarily just to keep it clean. I use okay, so now just rub it into your hair, like all over.
Like deep in?
Like just all over, like as a defrizzer sort of. I want to see what that does. It looks a little moister to me, but I think this in combination with the leave-in conditioner, which I do, will be really good. So yeah, that's enough. Let's just see how it looks. Well, you're a little messy, but yeah, I think it looks a little bit like less dry and frizzy. But all right, we'll work on the conditioner. With the conditioner, I start with a basic unscented conditioner from Aromaland, and I'll just pour this in. I would say this is about an ounce or so of product we're making. So I filled it probably about 80% full with the basic conditioner. Then I'm gonna pour in about a teaspoon of argan oil. Maybe, actually this is really a small container, so maybe like about, I'd say that's even less than half a teaspoon, almost half a teaspoon. Then I have lecithin, which really it's a little bit of protein, it gives it stick. But you only need a little teeny bit, so I'm just going to put in like a couple of drops of that. It just gives it a slightly yellow-like color. Maybe, excuse me, one more drop, so we'll do 2 drops of this. No, it won't come out, it's very thick. So there you go. We've got about 2 drops, and I'll get up close so you could just see the argan oil and the lecithin sort of floating on top. Then I'll take the same spoon and I'll use the end. Actually, I mean, I could use the top, but I'll just use the end and mix it up a little. And then we're going to put in the essential oils. And my nephew Josh picked some nice expensive essential oils. Good for him. So we've got middle notes of rosewood, sandalwood, and rosemary. We have got a top note of lemongrass and a bottom note of neroli. Now, since we've got just an ounce of product and we've got some nice deep oils, only going to use 10 drops. So I generally start with the middle note, so I'm going to do 2 drops of each of those. So 2 drops of rosemary, 1, 2, 2 drops of rosewood, 1, 2, oops, 2, and then 2 drops of sandalwood, 2. So now I've got 6 drops, so I'm going to do 3 drops of my top note, because I generally like, it's a nice ratio if whatever your middle note is, if about half of it is your top note. So we've got 6 drops of middle note, so we'll do 3 drops of lemongrass for our top note. And then we've got nice, deep, beautiful neroli, which is the flower of the orange tree. Very nice confidence building. And it's nice because we'll keep this scent in the hair all day to keep Josh, you know, confident. So we'll do 1 drop of the neroli. Boom, there you go. And we're not saying anything, so let's see how you like the smell or not. Hopefully, oh, that's like really nice. And now, usually I like to do this when the hair is a little bit like halfway dry, but take this and do the same thing with this. And this is just like what's left on the back of the spoon. So it's not a lot at all. Just see how it feels. I want you to do it more when it's it's better to like wash your hair, let it dry like halfway, then put the conditioner in and let it spread nicely all over. How does it feel? Yeah, I think you'd need probably a little more, and do it when it's wet, but I think it's good. So let's try a little bit more. Let's try, because we hardly did any, so I'm going to try like this little bit amount we're going to put in now. I think Josh's hair is thick enough that it will soak it up. So yeah, just take all of this and rub it in your hands like you did, and then rub it in your hair. Let's see how you look. Oh, I think it looks, yeah, actually it looks really good, Josh. I'll bring you a mirror. Hold on.
Let's look at that.
Here, there's a mirror in this little kit. So look at your hair. Doesn't it look sort of like nice and
Oh yeah.
like conditioned and sleek? It looks a lot better.
Yeah, it looks much better than it was. Kind of dry and.
So we didn't even use it properly, but I used it properly. And then what I usually do is then after I do that, I style my curls with the aloe vera gel. So that's just some quick, really easy conditioning tips for ladies and gentlemen. And now my styling Josh is gonna like mess it up biking home 13 miles, but hey, then he could wash his hair and do it the proper way, right?
Yeah.
Right? So that's all for this edition of Making Sense. Have a great day and peace.